So not just eliminating the regulations outright, but essentially every 5 years, they will be, these regulations, environmental regulations, especially get in the way of energy, will be reviewed by the federal department and which is in charge of this type of regulation. So say the Marine Mammal Protection Act will be monitored by, I believe it's NOAA or some division within NOAA. I'm on a vacation here. I haven't done all the research. I'm just trying to react to this type of news. But regardless, they'll roll back every 5 years. They'll wonder, hey, is this really worth it? Is this going to be in the way of other regulations? Do we allow it to continue for another 5 years? Do we revisit it in 5 years? Do we make it stronger or roll back some of those regulations to allow for maybe we'll protect a little bit of the marine mammals that are not in the way of energy needs, and which is drilling and seismic surveys for oil exploration? Or do we just let it go? Do we just not renew it? That's the case every 5 years for these environmental regulations, which is very difficult. Now, there are some stipulations. I believe the Clean Water and Clean Air Act cannot be just taken away by executive order alone. There are some legal frameworks within there, and I'm sure there's some other legal frameworks with other protections, but there are some that can be taken out through this executive order, and they will be. We're looking at Endangered Species Act, Magnuson-Stevenson's Act, Marine Mammal Protection Act. These all can be rolled back or deregulated, and just based on who's in charge of each department, I wouldn't be surprised to see this happen within the next any amount of years, even the next few months. Who knows? It doesn't mean that every 5 years. I think it's a maximum of 5 years. It sounds like each of these regulations can be visited at any point within those 5 years. So, be ready to see some of these regulations go down very quickly or be reviewed very quickly within the next few months. It seems like this administration is moving very, very quickly. And guess who's in charge of looking after this? DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, I think is what it's called. But DOGE is in charge, so they're going to lead with the department in question that has to manage the regulation, and they're going to decide whether this is going to be in the way and slow down the process of oil exploration and oil drilling. And this is what's going to happen for the next at least 4 years, unless midterms can change some things. But this is what's going to happen, and we need to hear your voice. This is where it counts for all the American citizens that want to change and want to make sure that the environment, your ocean, is protected and the animals that live within it is protected. This is your chance to stand up to a government that wants to deregulate, wants to defund a lot of environmental initiatives, and this is just not cool. We just need to make sure that we stop this.